Good day to you guys. I'm Victor Palacios, and today I'm going to show you how to use a bezel forming block punch, also known as a collet punch. These block punches are fantastic. They're great for making bezels and settings for stones of many different shapes and sizes, from marquee, emerald cut, round, oval, the list goes on. Today, however, though, we're going to focus on a round bezel. Easy to do and won't take that long. So let's get started. Okay everyone, let's get down to making this bezel for this stone right here. I went ahead and pre-rolled a silver shank here. It is 1 millimeter thickness. And the first thing we need to do is we need to measure the depth of the stone. So let's go and do that now. And it looks like we have 4.85. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark from the top of this 4.85 and I'm going to add 1 millimeter. So the depth of your bezel is going to be 5.85. I'm going to do that now. All right, I have it at 5.85 and I'm going to lock that baby in so it doesn't move. All right, there it is. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and mark it. That's going to be the depth of our bezel. So we're going to go ahead and cut that off. Let's do that now. All right, so I went ahead and cut it to 5.85. It's going to lay 1 millimeter below the cullet. And that can always be filed down or cut off later if it's too long, but it's good to go 1 millimeter just to play it safe. The diameter of the stone is 7.96. I'm going to write that down. 7.96. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get the diameter of the stone and we're going to multiply it times pi, 3.14. That gives us 24.99. Now we're going to add the thickness of the bezel. And remember I said it was 1 millimeter, so now we're just going to add the thickness. Plus 1, which makes it 25.99. Let's just round up to 26. I got my millimeter gauge set at 26 millimeters and I'm just going to mark it. There is our mark. I'm going to go ahead and cut that now and we'll go to the next process. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it into a cylinder and I'm going to go ahead and solder it. I'll see you in a little bit. I went ahead and soldered the bezel, and the next thing we need to do is to check to see if we measured correctly. So if our measurements are right, then this stone here should fit pretty good in this bezel there. Well, here you go. You guys made it to the final process. And the first thing we want to do is you want to go ahead and get the bezel and see where it fits. It doesn't fit on 9, kind of fits on 10, about that much. That's good. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to actually punch it just once, and then we're going to flip it over and start punching. The reason why you want to punch this side first just once, to stop it from splitting once you start hammering the opposite direction. I'm going to grab this and I'll put some lube on it. Okay, lay it in there. And I'm only going to hammer it a couple times. That should do it. Now I'm going to go ahead and get it and flip it over this way. And let's go and put it on this one here. So now that we've punched this side, it actually kind of seals it. So when we punch on the opposite side, it won't break open. So now what we're going to do is you want to make sure that it's even strokes. And you want to Now we're going to get our punch, and you want to make sure that this is perfectly straight. You don't want it at an angle. You could break the tip of the punch. Not only that, but you could split your bezel. So make sure that you're completely straight. Now you can see the bezel is completely hammered in. The reason why I use lube is so when I try and pull this off, I have no issues and it doesn't get stuck. All right, let's go ahead and finish up here. Just give it a couple more taps. Well, there you have it, a round bezel. Like I said, wasn't that difficult to do and can be done pretty quickly. On the next video, we're gonna get a round bezel like this and we're gonna modify it into a crown setting. So please subscribe so you can catch that video. And as always, thank you for watching.